All right, I want to explain something. Forex trading, you must be super intelligent, like very, very intelligent. Very intelligent. Like you must use your brain, even if they are giving you signal that is 100% accurate. If you are not smart, if you are not using your brain like 100%, you're not going to make money. You understand? Ask those who trade real accounts, who make money through forex. They will tell you that you have to be super intelligent to overcome everything the broker is trying to do to take away your money from you. You have to be smart, like you have to be fucking smart. Now, let me give you an example. Most times, traders will enter into a trade, they will get stopped out along the way. Do you understand? They will get the reason we have stop loss is that stop loss give you the ability to define your losses before you start trading. That's what stop loss is all about. It defines what your loss before you start what trading. That is what stop loss is all about. So if I'm going into a business, I already know I have control over what I want to lose per day before I enter. That business is the best business in the world. Because I know for sure, I'm the one in charge now. I say today, if anything that happens, I'm going to lose only $4 and I have the ability, I'm going to lose $500 and I have the ability to program it to just be like that. It's the best business ever. Meaning that it's not risky, just the way we call it that is risky. Do you understand? It's lack of understanding that make us to know that, see that it's risky, and discipline and that emotion that is in us as human that will make us that forex is very risky. But if you understand that there's something called stop loss, and stop loss help to prevent you from what blowing your whole account by applying a certain small mathematical principle, just small sense, that thing that they taught you in primary school, that simple maths that you think is not important, you apply it into forex trading. It's very simple. Now, ideally, when you want to trade, you understand, there is always a print the market will display for you. It will drop an information for you. You don't just put your stop loss in a random position. You don't put your stop loss in a random position at all, because the market moves in certain pattern. If you want to put your stop loss, let it be below a recent low or a recent high. How do you do that? You look at the print. Now, let me show you something. You can turn this candle, to a line so that you see where the price is coming, where it bends, where it moves. All those places that bends, you understand, they are called rejection. Price is just rejecting those places. Now, with the candle, you may not see it clearly. So now let me turn it to lines for you so that you'll be able to see what I'm talking about, so that you'll not be placing your stop loss in a random position. Always put it above the highest high or the lowest low, even if it's 200 pips. I will still show you how to calculate and retain the same amount that you want to risk in the market. Common sense. Let me show you that. Now, I want to convert this to line. Where's my candle? I'll convert it to line. It will show me every place. As you can see, these are what places that the price last touched. You see, all these places are the places the market last touched. Look at it. Just turn your this thing to line. Easy for you. So these are the last low. This is the last low. This is the last low. This is last low. And we now told you put it on the recent low, the lowest of all, which is this one. Now, I cannot just come and put it on the recent low here, because price can still come back and spike and take me out. All I need to do, give him enough room, enough space. Now, let's say for instance, you have $500 and your mentor told you that, please only risk $50. Do you understand? Per trade. And he told you that to use 0.1, which is 1 pips equal to $1. Do you understand? And now, look at it. Look at where the simple math coming. This 0.01 equals to $1. And you got this kind of sniper entry. and you want to do stingy lala, you want to stingy everything, stingy all the money in the world. Now you went to put your stop loss because we told you to put your stop loss at the lowest low. You went to put it here at the lowest side, which is from here to here, will now be $50 and 50 pips. Or for instance, your stop loss is now from here, it's more than 50 pips. You will now say, no, I want to adjust my stop loss to make it to be very tight so that I can still retain this my 0.01. No, you adjust so that I can still absorb this my lot size to 0.01 because from here to here is more than 50 pips and I was told to only use 50 pips stop loss. Who told you that? You can use 100 pips stop loss. You can use 200 pips stop loss. If you don't know now, you can use 200 pips stop loss. At the same time, still retain that same $50 that they ask you to what? Risk per trade. Simple maths. Very, very simple maths. Let's say, for instance, your mentor told you that always risk $50 and trade 0.1, which is 0.1 equal to 1 pip. So if you risk 50 pips, you get $50. So how do I do it now if I have 100 pips? Because if I put my 100 pips stop loss, I'll be losing $100. And he told me to only trade what? To risk $50 or 50 pips per trade. How do you do it? It's simple maths. Very, very simple. Now, if from here to this point is what? 100 pips, and you were told what? To only use 50 pips to trade. What do I need to do? Because if I use this 100 pips with my 0.1, I will lose $100 if the market goes against me. What do I do? How do I do it? That is when you come into mathematics. Now you have 100 pips from the recent low, 100 pips. What you need to do, reduce your lot size. It's not a crime to reduce your lot size. Reduce your lot size to 0.05. Then you put your 100 pips. If market still hits this 100 pips, you will still lose that same $50. Simple and short. It's very simple. Multiply what? 100 pips times 0.5. You will still get $50. Multiply 50 pips times 0.1, you will still get the same thing, $50. By giving the market breathing space to, don't go and tight yourself because they program you that your stop loss must not be more than 30 pips, your stop loss must not be more than 20 pips, your stop loss must not be more. Who told you that? Follow what the information the market is giving to you. That is how to trade. You follow what the market is telling you at that particular time. Me, I don't have fixed stop loss that my stop loss must be 30 pips. If it's not 30 pips, I am not taking that trade. You adjust your lot size. You adjust it. You adjust it. Now, how do I calculate to know the distance between or to get my 50 pips stop loss? Put your price. This is a crosshair. Is on every MT5. Most of you, they will tell you to use MT4. Why the people that produce the MT4 and MT5 has upgraded already to MT5, and they will not tell you to use MT5 because they don't want you to make money. There are so many advantage of MT5 to MT4, but you still program yourself to be using that same MT4. Do you understand? You will not even ask why are they upgrading from MT4 to MT5. It's for you to be very flexible with the market. I've never used MT4 before. You understand? I've been using, the last time I used MT4 should be when I was starting learning how to trade. Immediately I saw MT5, I saw the futures in it. What will I be killing myself when I can just come here, use the crosshair? A lot of things. I can use the crosshair, put it here. I draw it down. Instead of it to give me the calculation of numbers of pips, look at it. It's telling me 24 pips. 24 pips. Numbers of pips. I can just drag down. I'll know the numbers of. Now I'm risking just. How many pips am I risking? 44 pips on this trade. I can easily do it. With MT4, you cannot do anything like this. You cannot do anything like this. So many advantages, but you won't know. You just stick to that thing that your mentor told you, and which is wrong. Which is wrong. Like the reason for this trade is that for you to know how to calculate pips, just simple. Put your crosshair in where your entry is. Then you know where to put your stop loss. If I've put my stop loss here, look at it. I'm having 24 pips, so I need to give him a breathing space. Down. Look at it. If you are not seeing it, look at it here. Look at the number. Use your crosshair, you see it. 43 pips. That is the room I'm giving to it. You understand? Like I said, your stop loss must not be fixed. Like the program you stop loss must be. Let me take this thing back to, let me take it back to candle pattern. Your stop loss must be 30 pips, 40 pips. It's a lie. You put your stop loss according to what the market is printing for you. What is printing for you, the information is leaving behind for you. That's where you put your stop loss. And if the stop loss is high, if it's above the one they told you to do, let's say if they told you always use 50 pips as your stop loss. If it's high, if it's very high, that you're seeing 150 stop loss or 200 pips stop loss, reduce that your lot size to give you the same $50 you want to risk. The same thing with your $100 account. You can use the lowest size, the lowest size. The lowest side, if you get 100 pips, you are losing just $10. If you're using 100 pips, the lowest size, if you want to trade professionally, one position is okay. No, you have $100, you will not go and open. You don't calculate. You don't even think of that. If I do this thing, if this market goes against me, I will lose certain amount of money. That is the purpose of stop loss. Me, for instance, I can say today's trade that I want to trade, my whole trade today, I want to lose 30K, $30,000. It's proportional to my account. I can say I want to lose 30K account, $30K dollars. Download, do my calculation, load, stack. You'll be looking at the stack, but you don't know I've calculated everything already that I want to lose for that day. Trading, you first calculate what am I losing in the market. That's the essence of stop loss. A business that tells you this is X amount you need to lose before you do this is the best business ever, because you have control over it. So that's why if I place a trade and trade is coming to my stop loss, it's painful, but I already know that if he hits it, I'm losing X amount. Not when you randomly put your stop loss anywhere. It's difficult. This my stop loss now is going to be very difficult for this market to crack. And it's the simplest, it's the smallest, which is 40 something. If I've put it just the way they tell you, sniper entry, 50 pips, 20 pips. If I've put it here, 20 pips or 18 pips, you understand? Market would have taken me out. I'll cry. At the same time, market will still head to the direction. Put it at the recent low. Then give it a space. Look at my trade. Give it a space, breathing space. 43 pips. You're using 43 pips for $100. Before you are using 0.02. 0.02. 43 pips will give you $8 if you run into loss. And they told you to risk only $4. It's left for you to reduce this your 0.02 to 0.01. Depending on that information the market is plotting for you. That is how you trade. You reduce this one now to 0.01 times 40 pips, you will still lose that say $4 that you're crying for. So stop loss is not an issue. It is you that is the issue. For failing to identify where the market, I've already told you guys, identify the recent low. I've showed you how to do it. Turn this into a line. You'll see how market is forming like this, forming rejection in those zones. Use that recent low, give it a breathing space. Give it a breathing space so that price, even your spread alone can even change everything for you. Give it a breathing space. Put your crosshair. Once you put your crosshair, calculate before you trade. Calculate, put it here. So if I put this thing here now, 20 pips, what am I risking? If I'm risking 0.01, I'm losing just $2.5, which is 25 pips. If I'm putting it down here, what am I risking? If I'm using 0.01, I'm losing $4.5. If I'm using one standard lot, which is 0.01, 0.1, I am losing what? $45. And I was told not to lose beyond $20. You reduce that your lot size and do your calculation. Simple. Let me show you the calculator, how to do it. This thing is forex trading. You have to be very fucking smart. Very smart. 0.01 times 50 pips times 100. Wait, come again. 0.01, which is your lot size, times what? 50 pips. It will give you 0.05. You times it times 100. It will give you times 10. It will give you $5. That is what you are risking. This is a simple formula. times your lot size, 0.02 or whatever, times the numbers of pips that you've calculated so far. It might be 100 pips. Sorry, 100 pips, which is going to give you what? $2. 100 pips, I mean, which is going to give you $20. Sorry. 100 pips, which is going to give you what? $20. Or in other words, use this one. Then you multiply times 10. You get your $20. That is what's going to risk. You are going to risk. It's depending on the decimal point on that pair that you're using. Let me come again. I want to trade 0.02. That is what I programmed myself that I want to trade today. And my stop loss that I saw is just 100 pips. Times 10. That means in my trade, I want to risk 20 pips. And to you, the 100 pips stop loss is too much. Now, it's above what you wanted to risk. You always risk $10 per trade. All you need to do is just reduce. Look at it. The same stop loss will still give me the same figure. The same 100 pips will still give me the same figure that I still want to lose. Now, all I need to do is reduce my loss size to 0.01 times that same 100 pips. I will still lose $10. Simple and straightforward. The same thing with what? I have $500 account. And I was told to risk only what? 50 pips because I'm using 0.01, which is what? $50. And these 50 pips, when I plotted it in the market, is above the recent low. How am I going to? You adjust it, give it a room. Take the 100 pips, reduce your lot size to 0.05 times that 100 pips. You will still get this your $50 that they ask you to risk. Everybody wins. Which one do you want? Market should be stopping you out, or your capital is still safe. Your stop loss has not been triggered and you are still moving in the right direction. Which one do you prefer? For market to be eating your stop loss, or to give it a room and adjust your lot size and still be in the market? All this trade I took, I am still in the market. Price has not hit my stop loss. We are going to be here until it is over. Until either I'm making profit or market hit my stop loss. Look at it. We are still here. We're still here dancing. Is either it goes up. It's even going up. You understand? It's either it goes up or it comes down. If it comes down, it hits me. But the way I follow the market structure, what the market is printing for me, I cannot cap myself because I was told to always use what? 30 pips, 40 pips stop loss like it's a must, or 20 pips stop loss. No, depend on the information I have. If I have information that from here to here is 100 pips, I will reduce this my 10 lots. I'll reduce this my 10 lot. I can reduce it to 0.5. 0.5. I will still risk the same amount of 30K I want to risk per trade, per day. I will still get that same information. Simple and straightforward. I will still get that information. So for those of you who still don't know how to calculate pips, very simple. This video will help you a lot to understand how to place your stop loss and still ride the trend and be profitable at the end. Take this. This is crosshair. This is your crosshair. Put your crosshair. You drag it. Drag it. Look at it. You're seeing a crosshair moving. Drag it to where your price is, where you entered into the market. Move it down. As you're moving it down, it's calculating it for you. The same way you calculate your numbers of pips. If price get to this top here, if I want to know the numbers of pips from here to this place, all I need to put my crosshair. All I need to put my crosshair, put it here, drag it to this point. I'm having 29 pips. Then I'll calculate this 129 pips times my lot size. That is my profit. The same thing with my stop loss. I'll drag it down to this point, or 50 pips or 100 pips. I multiply it times my lot size. I know that I'm risking this X amount. So calculating your pips is the simplest thing. Put your crosshair along what the price. Just drag it up, drag it down. You'll be able to drag. Look at it. I am dragging. As you can see, I am dragging this. I'm dragging. Just put it. Drag. You'll be able to know the pips. Let it be above the recent low and recent high. Simple and straightforward. Don't fix yourself. Don't go and cap yourself because they told you your stop loss must be this. Stop loss can be adjusted by using your pips. Sorry, by using your lot. If you are using 50 pips, 0.05 lot, and your stop loss is above 100 pips, adjust it. Adjust your lot size. Adjust your lot size. Divide your lot size into two to get to the amount that you are looking for, the amount you want to risk in dollars. Simple and straightforward. I don't know if this video is clear for you. If it doesn't clear, you don't understand it, send me a message again. If you're watching this, tell me the problem. I will use that your problem to create a simpler one for you. But I believe with this, you'll be able to understand that you don't cap your profits, your stop loss. You don't wake up one morning and tell the market, this is where my stop loss is going to be. Don't come near to this place. You don't have that right. The market will fuck you up. You only put your stop loss based on the information the market is giving to you at that particular time, at that particular time frame, which is the lowest low or the highest high. At that particular time, you adjust it. Then you work on your greed. It's because of greed that makes you want to place more than 4 trades at a time, or place more than what's it called, 3 high, the lot size that is above your account. Look at this simple trade. Now I'm still in the market. I know what I want to risk. I've already made withdrawals this early morning. You understand? I already know what I want to risk, so I'm relaxed. If he hits it, I already made up my mind that I'm risking this X amount. That's the purpose of stop loss. So you should not be surprised at all if your account hit a stop loss, because you already know, calculate. Except you don't calculate, that is when you will be angry. You understand that you hit a stop loss. I'm always relaxed. So if you understand all these things, you will be relaxed. You will still have money to trade the next day. That is it. So if this video is still not clear on how to calculate your stop loss or how to adjust your stop loss, message me again. You understand? Message me. I will, from that the information, the complaint, I will know how to adjust and do a proper explanation on it. But this is what I have to share with you now. You understand? That is how to calculate your stop loss and understand how to adjust. No matter the numbers of pips you give me as my SL, I will adjust it in such a way that it will still fall in line of the amount I want to risk. You just divide your lot size, multiply, divide, then you get it in. Once you practice it off heart, I already know, because I do it all the time. Off heart, I already know if I have 100 pips, I reduce my lot size. If I have 50 pips stop loss, I will tighten my this thing, my lot. It's simple and straightforward. So if this video is helpful, let me know. If it's not, still complain again. I will still try and record, explain it detailed for you. That is what I have for you guys. Thank you guys.